It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. He on talking. How y'all doing on this famous fancy Friday? Oh man, I got one for you. He on talking about. But before we get into that, man, how's you doing? He on talking about. It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner. He on talking about. Bro, they said you already say that, man. I'm just gonna tell you. I gotta let them know that we're with, huh? Just like, bro, what's wrong with you, man? What's good, people like ha ha. He don't talk about, man, Ken in the pen, bro. All my folks incarcerated, bro. All my folks who ain't, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You can go and get you one off of 76 MacArthur. They sold out, but they'll be back. Giants Liquor is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? They say some, they got some on 82nd Hillside. You know what I'm talking about? Barbershop. They say somebody put a bit of their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now, you know, you can come to me because I tell you this every morning, but you know, baby cuz got him. You know what I'm talking about? Baby, oh, I ain't do that right. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see him? You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, man, you can go and get you one off of Amazon. Make sure you copy a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Funkadai trying in stores now. Make sure you go to Amazon, copy you a hardback. You know what I'm talking about, man. Stick Up 2 coming soon. Funkadai trying 2 coming real soon. You know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh, what's that swing that finger, young man? You talking about that one right there, yo. Come on, man. Worldwide INC, man. Worldwide Incorporated, man. One more time, baby, cuz. Worldwide. Hey, bro, hey, man. Yeah. I say, bro, what does that mean? I'm going to continuously tell you it means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu Fresh. Mike, Lil Rue. Not Lil Rube. Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next, man. Same thing, bro. All the my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Now let's get through these disclaimers. But before we do that, Mama says, and Mama always says, brush them whiskers when you on TV, boy. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. Pipe it hot. You know what I'm talking about? Classic roast. You know what I'm talking about, man? Now look, I don't promote no drug usage, man. Look, I don't promote no drug sellage. I don't promote no alcohol consumption. You know what I'm talking about? No. Don't take a sip, and I mean not a sip of the sippage. You know what I'm talking about? No. Don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no bro, I forgot to spill. I don't promote no violence. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, I did that wrong. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no crime. You know what I'm talking about? No, I don't. Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. People, you know what I'm talking about, man. You know, you know what I'm talking about? Don't, you know what I'm talking about? Promote, you know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity. You know what I'm talking about? No, me, man, I don't promote shit. He was talking to me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Not shit. You know what I'm talking about? Man, me, all I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, young ladies and gentlemen. But a good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't prejudiced, man. Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people, you know what I'm talking about? Nah, me, man, I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, you know what I'm talking about? I just loves me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here. Fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out. Fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, man, what's good with y'all on this famous fancy Friday? Hey, man. Say, bro, what you talking about? I'm finna get into it. Shout out to everybody who ain't never pushed no line, but pushed their hairline back when they was getting the trim. You know what I'm talking about? Close, but yet so far. Yeah, I see it. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, man, let me get into it. Because me and my partner been going over this one for a while, right? Man, that nigga was just on the phone about 15 minutes. Nigga just really pissed me off, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my partner, you know. But the man tried to tell me some shit First of all, I'm gonna tell y'all with just lights of flame. You know what I'm talking about? Just lights of flame, just the breath. You know what I'm talking about? And this is what it is. When somebody can't do something, then they trying to tell you how to do it. Like if a motherfucker can't drive, but they trying to tell you how to drive, that shit just burns me up. You know what I'm talking about? That shit just burns me up. You know what I'm talking about? So get on with it, baby, cuz. But on this famous Fancy Friday, I just be peeping motherfucker breath. Motherfuckers be having the mentality of man, I don't know, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? They be having the mentality of not breath. You know what I'm talking about? So this nigga sitting up here trying to talk to me, tell motherfucker what they need to do. You know what I'm talking about? And all this old shit. You know what I'm talking about? First of all, bruh, it don't even matter. But famous Fancy, this is what you look out for, people, or not. Don't let nobody try to convince you that it's a motherfucker walking this earth, folks, that's bigger than you. Just don't do it, folks. Because when you start thinking people are bigger than you, bruh, you will forever be small. Coffee Chronicles. I told you, I just don't view the world like that, bruh. Wherever the fuck I'm at, I'm just gonna be, to me, the biggest motherfucker that's up in here, bruh. My mind's not finna defer to nobody. I don't give a fuck who up in this motherfucker. It could be a dinosaur up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? They still came here to see me, man. You know what I'm talking about? They wanted to see what the dinosaur looked like next to Brett. You know what I'm talking about, man? And that's just the way I think. I don't understand nothing else. I just don't. But don't let these motherfuckers think that you need somebody else to be bigger. Because we started off talking about rapping. Now, this conversation been going on for some odd year. It was back in the, like a little while ago, whatever the little youngsters bought through, you know what I'm talking about, some people through the turf, you know what I'm talking about, for a couple videos or something. You feel me? There's nothing wrong with that. And if you do this, there's nothing wrong with what you do. I'm telling you why I think like this and why I just don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? This has nothing to do with you. And once y'all start realizing that, y'all will stop applying everything that another motherfucker say to yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Call it crime. Now he trying to tell me, go on and do this, go on and do that. First of all, y'all, I don't even want to be a rapper. You know what I'm talking about? That shit been sealed, bro. I'm not looking to be no goddamn rapper at no 45 years old, first of all, y'all. I'm just not doing it, you know. I could just rap, you know what I'm talking about? It's a difference. It's just a difference. You feel me? Actually, fuck it. So he trying to tell me something, but he just be fucking with me too, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? He one of them niggas that just call up. Just out the blue talking about, man, girl, you still on there with that dry ass channel and all. He one of them niggas, y'all. So we get to talking about stuff, man. And I'm gonna tell you, motherfuckers would just like, if you're not impressed by something, and this is what I noticed about today's time. If somebody say something and you're not impressed by it, they automatically call you a hater. Because you don't want to worship these niggas that somebody, nigga, I don't worship niggas, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? And that's what's wrong with y'all right now. Y'all be talking about God, but y'all be worshiping these people. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't be worshiping God, man. Y'all be worshiping these people. You know what I'm talking about? All these people you say is a superstar. Nigga, you know what I'm talking about? I'm a superstar my motherfucking self, nigga. And been one. You know what I'm talking about? Since I was little. You know what I'm talking about, bro? And I keep telling you that. But this nigga basically talk about whoever this nigga is, bro. And see, I'm gonna tell you something else too. We got different tastes of music. I'm one of them niggas that never flip when everything, bro. I still listen to old school mob music, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I still listen to my old school heritage music. You know what I'm talking about? Scar EX and them. You know what I'm talking about? Richie Rich and all that shit you can find. You know what I'm talking about? All that shit under surveillance and go way back, closed caption, and you know what I'm talking about? I still listen to that shit, bro. Dual committee 3 times and all that shit right there, mob figures, and just all that old school mob music, bro. I'm not one of them niggas who flip when they Cause I'm not saying y'all music is trash or like it's just for y'all, bro. It's not for me. You know what I'm talking about? So if y'all like that, man, more power to you. You know what I'm talking about? I just don't listen to that shit, bro. I don't like. I just don't like the. I don't know, bro. I just don't listen to that shit. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna even tell you what I don't like, but that shit just sound the same to me, bro. That shit don't even sound like music, bro. And I don't just listen to that type of. I don't do that. But I got out the pen, I'll never forget. And I'm like, bro, I'm trying to figure out. You know what I'm talking about? Who nigga was slapping out here. You know what I'm talking about? Can I tell you, ain't one nigga gave me a nigga from Oakland, bro. They start talking about these motherfuckers from Detroit. They start talking about everybody else, just everybody else. And man, I don't listen to that shit, bro. Man, like, I just can't, bro. You be sitting in the car listening, bro. Every motherfucking song sound like T Grizzly first day out, bro. And I don't know, bro. You know what I'm talking about, man? I don't know. It's cool, I guess. And that's just me. And I'm getting a little bit off subject because I didn't even know what this one was about, right? It was about that famous, fancy people. Because these motherfuckers act like, bro, you need somebody else with a bigger name now. Granted, I understand right now if motherfucking Jay-Z gave you a shout out or Lil Wayne gave you, you know what I'm talking about, that shit it's going to bring you some fans. I understand that, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But that's not the only way to gain fans, bro. You just don't need that shit to be you. You know what I'm talking about? But like he was saying it to where like basically if we on a song, I gotta pay a nigga for a verse. Nigga, I'm not never paying a nigga for a verse. They say why you ain't gonna never pay a nigga for a verse, baby? Because baby cuz got gasoline itself. The fuck I'm gonna pay somebody else for a verse when I got gasoline. You know what I'm talking about? It's just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna pay for it. Now I ain't saying I ain't gonna do no pleaser. I'm just telling you what I'm not gonna pay. Man, what the fuck I look like paying another nigga to rap? But oh man, you did, man. I don't think a nigga got no bigger name than me, bro. I just don't view shit like that. And you not finna talk me into believing that this nigga is just something. You know what I'm talking about? You can't talk me into that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck who it is, bro. I wouldn't pay Jay-Z for a verse. He said, man, you couldn't pay Jay-Z for a verse. Man, listen, bro. I'm not paying nobody shit, nigga. Because baby cuz got gasoline. You know what I'm talking about? The fuck I look like. I'm going to tell you what you look like. You look like that call on the Raiders the other day when that nigga went for 2 instead of kicking a field goal. You know why he went for 2? Because he ain't trust his defense. Nah. Nah, he ain't trust his defense. That's what you look like. You look like you don't trust yourself, nigga. Like you need to go run and get another motherfucker to make you. That ain't gonna never happen with baby cuz. That ain't gonna happen with baby cuz. I say. But the whole moral to this story, because I got to get up out of here, y'all. I'm damn near fucked this whole video up because I didn't even want to do it like that. Then I just remembered I had to get some way. You know what I'm talking about? But on the real, bro, don't let nobody talk you in believing another motherfucker is more than you. And that's the moral to the story, bro. You don't need nobody but your motherfucking self, nigga. That's all you need. And don't never, and I mean never ever, you know what I'm talking about? Let another motherfucker come talk you into believing the motherfucker is famous and fancy. You know what I'm talking about? Like this is what you need to get where the fuck you need to go. Please, bruh. Because you know how niggas don't think everybody started somewhere, folks. Everybody just did. Everybody just started off as who they was, bruh, and became who they is. You get what I'm saying? Everybody just started off as them, folks. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you need somebody else to do you, you ain't doing you. I don't know. You might be doing them, looking at on us. He just not doing you. You get what I'm talking about? You're not, bruh. They gonna say, man, you sound stupid. That's what this nigga just told me for like 15 minutes. Nigga had me hot as a motherfucker because I won't worship some other bodies, some other people, bruh. Fuck them people, nigga. Yeah, I ain't gonna find nobody on this earth that's bigger than me, bruh. That's the way bruh think. You know what I'm talking about? And if you don't think like that, you're always gonna find somebody bigger than you. And I'm just telling you the real, man. See, I don't get that. I don't know how to think like that, folks. I just don't. And I'm not arrogant. Might be a little bit prideful. Might be a little bit stubborn. Man, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, folks. Now, it might take you longer. You might not never get there. You feel what I'm saying? You might not. But if you sit here and think you need something else that ain't within inside you to make it, you're going to be looking for a long time, bruh. You're going to be looking for a long time, bruh. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about, man? Just like I said, I fucked this video up a little bit, man. But the moral of the story is, you know what I'm talking about, bruh? Don't never, and I mean never ever, you know what I'm talking about? Let a motherfucker try to talk you in to it, like to worshiping somebody else, bruh. I just don't do that. I don't be looking at these people all like the way other motherfuckers be looking at them, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's the way I look at myself. But now, in today's time, man, we got all this famous fancy ass motherfuckers, you feel me? And motherfucker act like, y'all know what motherfucker act like. Right now, if I drop the album, right, wouldn't nobody listen to that shit, and I guess that's the point they getting to. But let Baby Cuz drop an album and have a feature by Jay-Z or Lil Wayne, then that nigga, I wish the fuck I would go get somebody else to make you listen to me. He ain't on talking about if you just don't listen to me, that's your bad. He ain't on talking about. You ain't gotta worry about it. I'll listen to myself. You know what I'm talking about? You ever listen to yourself? You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. Niggas be crazy with that one, folks. And I'm just here to tell you. I ain't really here to tell you nothing. You ain't even gotta listen to Brett. You know what I'm talking about? Some of y'all probably wondering what the fuck Brett still talking about. But you ain't gotta listen to me, man. You feel me? But don't let no motherfucker talk you into worshiping these motherfuckers that's just like you, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Don't let nobody talk you into that shit. Cause they'll do it. Don't let nobody try to tell you that you need one of these motherfuckers that somebody else perceives popular. You know what I'm talking about? To make you popular. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. You looking to be popular, nigga? That's what you looking for? You ain't been popular yet? This shit be crazy, bruh. Me and this nigga was on there for 15 minutes. This nigga, and it just be crazy to me how excited niggas be. Like, if my partner drops something, I'd be excited because my partner dropped something, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Like how my nigga Big Key and be writing them books, man. I'm excited about that. You feel me? My nigga doing that himself. You know what I'm talking about? My nigga ain't got no book featuring Donald going. You know what I'm talking about? Featuring Iceberg Slim. Nigga got a book. You know what I'm talking about? Featuring his motherfucking self. And if you don't feature your motherfucking self, you always gonna be looking for features. You know what I'm talking about? Who else can come around here? Man, I just don't think like that, folks. I just don't. You know what I'm talking about? Push my own line, folks. Always have, always will. See, because when you push your own line, you know what's gonna happen? The motherfuckers that they consider popular, you know what I'm talking about, might come around, you know what I'm talking about, they might consider you, you know what I'm talking about? Don't let nobody talk you into following shit. Don't let nobody talk you in worshiping these niggas and this is, man, don't let nobody talk you into that shit, bro. All that famous, fancy shit, you know what I'm talking about? But it's all who they deem famous and fancy. You know what I'm talking about, man? Don't let nobody warp your mind like that, folks. Do you at all times. You don't need nobody else to do you. And you know how you don't need nobody else to do you? Because you was born by yourself. Just like them other motherfuckers that they consider popular. Believe in your motherfucking self, folks. The more you believe in yourself, the more you can grow. You know what I'm talking about, man? Believe, let them niggas talk you into worshiping somebody and all you do the rest of your life is make them big. You know what I'm talking about? Man, please, you better find out how to grow. You know what I'm talking about? Find out how to grow your motherfucking self, folks. So for this famous and fancy Friday, don't let nobody else talk you into who's famous and fancy. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's all people look at now. Famous and fancy. You know what I'm talking about? Or that's how I appear in motherfucker mind. Raggedy as a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga can't think. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of that love.